All right, if you're running a business in Bangladesh, you already know. It is crowded. Just having your doors open for business, that's not going to cut it anymore. So in this explainer, we're going to tackle a massive question. In this huge sea of competition, how on earth do you get found?
And this is the question, isn't it? It's what keeps business owners up at night. With countless options out there for customers, when a serious buyer, someone with a real budget or a potential partner or even an investor, starts searching, how do you make sure that your business is the one they find? And let's just put a number on this to really see how big the challenge is. By the end of 2025, we're talking about almost 83 million people online in Bangladesh. Now that's a massive digital marketplace for sure, but it's also a ton of noise. It means your message can get completely lost in the crowd. So cutting through all that digital static, it's absolutely everything. Okay, so what do most businesses do to get found? Well, they get registered. They check that box. But here's the thing. That's where the problem starts. With literally hundreds of thousands of companies on the official books, just being on that list makes you a needle in a digital haystack. That's not a strategy for discovery, It's just being on a list. And this right here, this creates what we call the discoverability gap. Think about it. It's this giant canyon between being a real, legitimate operating business and being a business that a potential customer can actually find, trust, and easily contact. Closing that gap is absolutely critical if you want to grow. So the big question is, how do we close that gap? Well, the answer lies in the modern business directory. And I know what you might be picturing, but no, this is not your grandma's dusty old phone book. Not at all. You need to think of it as a dynamic, powerful tool. It's like a vital trust layer for the entire digital economy. To put it simply, an online business directory is just a platform designed to do three things, and do them exceptionally well. 1, make your business searchable by the people who need you. 2, make it verifiable for those who need to trust you. And 3, make it contactable for those who are ready to do business. Searchable, verifiable, and contactable. That's the core of it. And the difference between the old way and this new way, it is night and day. Remember the old yellow pages, a static printed book you got once a year and that was it. A modern directory, it's live. It's got real-time updates, global reach thanks to SEO. You can add multimedia proof like photos and certificates. And of course, it's accessible 24/7. We're talking about a completely different league here. But okay, let's get practical. What does a directory actually do for your business? Because it's not just sitting there like a passive listing. No way. It's actively working for you. It performs 5 core functions that directly help grow your bottom line. So let's break them down. First up is discovery. This one's easy to grasp. Imagine a buyer in, say, Germany is searching for ready-made garment suppliers in Dhaka. Boom. The directory's job is to make sure you show up. It's creating a direct line from their very specific need right to your solution.
Second, and this one is so important, is trust. Think about it. When a potential customer sees your complete and verified profile with all your contact info and credentials right there, it sends a powerful signal. It says, hey, we're a real legitimate business. And in a world full of scams, that kind of verification, it's priceless.
Third, we've got speed, or what you could call faster matchmaking. Put yourself in a B2B buyer's shoes. They're busy. They don't have weeks to vet every possible supplier. A directory lets them quickly identify a short list of credible partners and just start the conversation. It dramatically speeds up the entire procurement process. Fourth is market visibility. And listen, this is an absolute game changer for small and medium enterprises. It basically gives you a powerful public digital storefront without you needing a massive advertising budget. It levels the playing field, It allows great smaller businesses to compete with the giants. And finally, on a bigger scale, there's ecosystem mapping. You've got investors, trade delegations, and large institutions using these directories to understand entire industries. They're trying to find credible partners for major projects. Well, being listed puts you on their radar. Simple as that. Okay, so those are the functions. But what are the actual results? What does it mean for your business? Because these aren't just abstract ideas. They translate into real, tangible benefits that you can see and feel. Well, for starters, a strong directory presence means more inbound leads, more calls, more emails, more requests for quotes. It enhances your brand's credibility, which seriously reduces a buyer's perceived risk. It also improves your visibility on Google because that listing acts as a high-quality backlink. Your sales team gets a powerful proof page they can share with prospects, and crucially, it's a vital support system for reaching export markets. All right, so let's say you're on board. You see the value, The next logical question is, how do you do it? Let's walk through a simple, practical action plan to get your business listed and ready for all these opportunities.
And the good news is, the process is pretty straightforward. First, you prepare your info. Gather your company name, address, all of it. Second, you submit your listing. Go online and fill out the form accurately. Third, you complete the verification. Provide whatever documents they need to confirm you're legit. Fourth, you publish and optimize your profile. Add photos, keywords, a great summary. And finally, and please do not skip this one, you maintain and update it. An outdated profile is a major red flag for any potential buyer.
Okay, and here's a quick pro tip that could make a huge difference. NAP consistency. That stands for your name, address, and phone number. You want to make sure it is identical everywhere it appears online. Not close, but exactly the same. That consistency is a powerful trust signal for both your customers and for search engines like Google.
So if you take away just one thing from all of this, let it be this. We have to reframe how we think about directories. As the source material puts it so perfectly, it's no longer a passive listing, it's an active growth tool.
And if you remember nothing else, remember this. In today's market, your goal is pretty simple. Be easy to find, be easy to verify. And if you do those two things, you will be ready for business when that next big opportunity comes looking for you.
And that's really the question I want to leave you with. Investing in your digital visibility isn't just about a listing on a website. It's about building a bridge to your next customer, your next partner, and your next chapter of growth. So I'll ask you, is your business ready?